Alright, I'm headed out to the river again today. Only second time I've been to this location. I'm walking the creek down to the river and I just spotted something totally bizarre. This has to be, I don't know. I don't know how this is here. Maybe it's fake. That appears to be a real seashell. Never seen that at the river before. I mean, I'm in the creek going to the river, so this is probably far more likely that it washed out of somebody's yard, presumably from decorations or something. Like a little garden area. And down into the creek, but that's a really cool, it's a really cool find. I'm keeping that. Alright, I got out of the creek and I've already found something. A piece of enamel from a tooth, horse tooth, cow tooth, mule, something like that. It's nice and dark colored, which means it might be a little bit older. Ooh. This looks like it could be interesting. It's not. Alright, I see a jawbone right here on the ground. I gotta say, it kind of looks human. I don't know anything about bones. It's kind of squatty and square. Well, I don't know. Just this area up here, it's totally black, so it's probably pretty old. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about bones at all, so I could be... some of you that do know something about bones might just be looking at it and going, that's obviously not human. And it probably isn't, but I'm going to keep it and look it up, because... Alright, I'm finding this location extremely annoying to try to get around in. Every other step is either solid ground or up to your neck instantly. I was walking right through here, fine. That step entire, there's not, this is floating. This is floating on top of water. So that went over the top of the boot. Alright, so it's been a while since I turned on the camera. I've just been trying to explore, figure out where at this new location there's good hunting grounds. I just found this huge pile of gravel that's been piled up here by some kind of earth moving equipment. I just found this. And again, I'm not a bone expert at all. But I keep finding, usually when I find bones, it's quite obviously animal. But that looks, I don't know. It almost looks like a femur or something like a, I don't know, I'm gonna leave that. Well, maybe I'll take it with me, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea to be taking bones that you think are human bones, but I'll remember where I picked them up at anyway. If they turn out to be human, I'll definitely get the authorities. Make sure it's not a murder. Guys, I know the wind is terrible, but I just stumbled up on something amazing. Holy cow. Trying to make sure the camera's at a decent angle. Holy cow. This is as close as I've gotten to it, but I can already see that it's something amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at the size of this thing. Wow. It's all there. I think it's complete. Oh my gosh. Just laying in the sand. Holy crap. Yes. I can see what I think is a hairline fracture all the way around. So I hope it doesn't break. I'm going to try to wrap this up somehow and put it in the backpack. Look at that. This is so cool. Wow.
Alright, so I'm so new to this, I still can't really identify things very well. I tried to look this one up, and the closest I could find to it was maybe an Adena or a Dawson. Could be way off, but I need you guys' help. If anybody out there knows what this is called and about how old it is, or if you could just give me some kind of clue to cue me in on what it might be, I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment, please. Thank you.
Guys, check this out. I was just bending over to package up that spear point or knife or whatever that is I just found, and I bent over and saw a little flake, and I don't even think it's a flake. I think that's actually a broken tiny little bird point. It's notched right there. It's flaked all over the surface, front and back, and serrated, little pressure flaking on the edges. Tip's broken off there, and so is the base. But that's an intentional notch right there. That's a tiny little bird point. Wow. I gotta really slow down. I found that point like right there, and I walked back to here and knelt down and put it in the backpack, and then found that. So cool. Water is really deep here, which is very unusual for this river, at least the spots I'm used to.
Alright, the wind noise was getting pretty bad at this point in the day. But I found a bottle here, a bit more like a jug. And some of you might recognize it here in a second. So you see the whole thing. It's a Clorox bleach jug. I'm giving it a rinse off here in the river. You can see the label up on top or the embossing. It was in perfect condition. I ended up leaving it there that day because I didn't want to carry it with me, but I went back the next day and got it. So, anyway. It's probably Clorox bleach on their website. You can actually go to their website and they've got a guide to trying to date how old their bottles are. It's pretty handy, and that one, if I remember correctly, that's probably like a 30s or 40s, judging by how many loops there are on the screw top. Pretty cool. Alright, starting off here, I actually just found a little flake right before I turned the camera on. Nice little flake.
Arrowhead, but it
Put it in the old pouch.
the size of this bone right here. Look at that.
Look at the size of this bone. Now I'm assuming it's going to be a cow or horse or something like that. Maybe even bison. People find ancient bison bones and skulls, and even like woolly mammoth tusks and stuff. Mastodon teeth, that sort of thing, in our area in this river. So again, I don't know bones either. That bone didn't look too old to me, but let me know what you think.
Really exciting. Pick it up with this beaver stick I found. I accidentally left Pokey in the truck, so some stuff I gotta set down. Top. I was hoping it'd be embossed. But it'd be cooler if it was embossed. It's probably only like 30s or 40s anyway. Alright, I'm seeing something right there that's looking like it's got some flaking. Maybe not. Looks like there's been some really nice it's all there. That's a keeper. No doubt about it. We're gonna cut that. It's a keeper. That's what they're calling it, frankly. Take it home because, well, the second we saw the guy, we fell in love. Love him a lot. Pretty good little piece of wood glass there. Not gonna lie. Alive, that's what they're calling it. Saw something right here I was kind of poking at, and it looks like it might be kind of cool, so we'll check it out. It's at least a cool rock, and I'm thinking that, oh my gosh, I think I've got an arrowhead. I don't know if you can see this or not. Oh my gosh. I do. Wow. What material is that? Look at that. I think it's all there, but it's just very crude and has been reworked because it's serrated and flaked all the way around. Look at that. I'm on 3 today. Wow, look how cool that is. I almost walked past this. Wow, what a day it's been today.
All right, again, I've got no idea what this is. Do you? Let me know. I mean, I don't even know if you could ID this, because I think it's probably just been reworked and reworked, and a little bit of damage on it too. But it's pretty much worked all the way around. But I love those beautiful little tiger eye looking inclusions in it there. They're actually on both sides. I should have taken another picture of the back side, but that's the better looking side right there. Yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any ideas what this might be. Thanks.
Might have a little flake here. More than a flake. I think that's going to be a scraper. It's definitely worked into some kind of a cutting tool. Wow. It snapped. I think it's a flake tool. I'm having the best day I've ever had. So this area that I'm in, it's kind of easy to search because the rocks are just in small little clumps or piles, and there's not a whole lot of them in the piles, so it's easy to kind of look over the stuff and be sure if there's anything or not. See a big old piece of petrified wood. Man, wow. I'm keeping that. If I've missed any arrowheads, let me know in the comments. If you saw any that I didn't see, which is very possible. I've shot several videos lately and just really haven't had anything worth putting up a video for. Obviously today, a video that we're going to be able to get a video out of today's hunt, but I keep trying to say in all my other videos, I've had a couple people tell me that my comments keep getting deleted when I comment on their channel, like hope I'm getting your name right, Ontario Rockhound. That's a big fossil. That's a big old piece of horn coral, I think is what that is. Nice. I hope I'm getting your name right. I think it's Ontario Rockhound. He's had some trouble with me leaving comments on his page. I keep getting deleted, and a couple other people have said that as well. And I'm having people's comments deleted from my page. So I don't know what's going on. I looked that up to see why that could be, because I'm not breaking any rules or anything like that. But that people are saying if that's happening to you, it could be because you're commenting too much, you're spamming comments on lots of videos. But I'm only, on this channel, I'm only leaving maybe 3 comments per week. Usually when I'm uploading a video, I'll visit other people's channels to kind of explore around and branch out and subscribe to other channels. Yeah, so anyway, if you're leaving me comments and I'm not seeing them, or I'm leaving you comments and they're getting deleted, sorry, it's a YouTube thing. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. it's soft. I always feel like I'm in Jurassic Park right here. Like a stegosaurus will come across the creek in front of me.